Money, money, money. The way a business manages its finances is similar to how many of us manage our own personal finances. Managing your finances means taking control of your money, both the money you earn and the money you spend. In this lesson, we'll look at two primary areas of financial management: liquidity and profitability. Financial management focuses on two key areas: liquidity and profitability. Liquidity is a measure of how quickly assets can be turned into cash without losing its market value. For example, when you sell something on eBay quickly, you have converted this into cash, and some items convert into cash faster than others, like bonds and shares. They are very liquid because you can turn them into cash within days, if not hours. But what about land, buildings, and products? These types of assets will be more tricky to turn into cash without losing a portion of their value. If you wanted to sell a land or equipment, it could take months. These assets are less liquid because it takes longer to convert the asset into cash. But what does it actually mean for businesses? Well, it means business owners need to keep a tight control over their stock and limit the amount of stock used less often or isn't likely to sell. For example, bakeries don't want to hold to their stock past the end day, because once the day has passed, it's harder to convert their stock into cash. Similarly, stocking products with slow turnover, like Christmas-themed products, will result in potentially high expenses for storage and the reduction of your company's liquidity. So it's safe to say that cash is the most liquid asset. Now, profitability is the ability of a business to earn a profit. It shows how well a company can use its resources to generate revenue in excess of its expenses. Two things: most businesses exist to make money or profit, and every single employee can make an impact on profitability. The two key aspects of profitability are revenue and expenses. Revenue is the business income, so the money generated from selling products or services. But generating income is rarely free. It comes at a cost, be that raw materials, employee salaries, manufacturing costs, and so on. This leads us to the second aspect of profitability, the expenses, like salaries, rent, utilities, and so on. Profitability looks at the relationship between revenue and expenses to see how well a company is performing. Gross profit is a profit a company makes after deducting any cost associated with making or providing products or services. I once worked on an exercise that revealed how much profit we were making from each breakfast sold. First, we did a comprehensive research on breakfast prices of our direct competitors. Secondly, we worked out profitability of our breakfast offering. Let's assume the costs as a percentage of the sale prices are: food 25%, beverage 27%, payroll 30%, and miscellaneous 10%. What we discovered was the full price of the breakfast is $28, and we were only making a profit of $2.24 per breakfast. You can see the profit margin is low, and you have to ask, is the work involved worth it? I'm not necessarily saying don't do it, because, for example, hotels may strategically include breakfast during quieter periods in order to gain new customers, increase occupancy, and grow their market share. But as you can see, there is always a cost attached. So keep this in mind when analyzing results, performance, or setting new goals. And lastly, this exercise highlights the need to review your sale prices dependent on demand and have a tight control over your expenses as well. Otherwise, there may be no profit at all. Now, look at 3 of your most popular products and services and review the sale prices and the expenses to identify the profit margin. Here are the 3 takeaways from this lesson to remember. Liquidity refers to how easily assets can be converted into cash. Running at high occupancy or high volume does not mean being profitable. And every single employee can make an impact on profitability.